Hey, what's clucking peeps? Welcome to Harry Tail Farm. I'm Georgiana and I'm here with Wheezy today. Today we're going to work on a recipe that's high protein and gluten free. It's experimental, so my first attempt doesn't necessarily work out, but stay till the end and see what I think of the final result. Okay, today's ingredients we're going to start with. I have some dehydrated shiitake mushrooms. You can use whatever mushrooms you like. I have a little bit of soy sauce we're going to season the mushrooms with. Eggs, we're going to use a couple eggs. I've got some chopped kimchi. I've already chopped it up. A white cheese. I've got my provolone mozzarella blend. That's my favorite. I've got some dried seaweed that I'm going to blend up, get pulverized more into a powder, and then our rice sheets. Okay, so we're going to add some water to the shiitake mushrooms and some hot water to get them reconstituted and soft. Then you want to add just a couple teaspoons of soy sauce. Just give it a little flavoring. And I had my camera on time lapse, but this part is fine. This is all I'm doing is taking some of that dried seaweed, putting it in my NutriBullet, and I'm going to pulverize it for like 20 seconds and into like a powder. It's a coarse powder. So I can add it as a seasoning. But I'm going to add to the eggs, but it's great to keep on hand for other things as well. And now I'm going to take a couple eggs, crack those into a bowl. And add a little bit of water to thin it out. And beat those up nice and scrambled good. Next, we'll add a little bit of salt to the eggs and some of the seaweed powder and some pepper for nutrition and flavoring. And give that a good beat again. Nice and mixed together. And I'm pouring mine on a plate that has a little bit of a well in it. I don't have a lot of large dishes. This is for dipping the rice paper into it to soften the rice paper. So this is my initial idea, was to get a nice egg coating on both sides of the rice paper and cook that up. And this is going to be our wrap. And put that in a greased pan over medium heat, and here's what happened. Epic fail. It didn't work out. I tried scrambling some eggs, and I just didn't like the way it turned out, obviously. So here I'm just going to pour the rest of the scrambled eggs into the pan, and we're going to assemble it on top of the rice paper in just a little bit. And cook it a couple of minutes on each side. Give it a flip. Yay, that worked. Plan B is working so far. So here on that same plate, I have softened up some rice paper with a little bit of warm water. And I'm going to put the omelet-style egg right on top in the middle. And I decided to add some more protein. So I opened a can of tuna and put just a little bit of mayo with it, not very much at all. So adding a little bit of tuna to this. And literally, I just added that mayo, nothing else. From there, add some of our shredded cheese and our reconstituted mushrooms. And a little bit of kimchi. Grease the pan, make sure it doesn't stick on me like last time. And now fold up your wrap like a burrito. The rice paper's, when it's moistened, it's kind of stretchy. It does a good job. Put it in the pan. I'm going to cook it for a couple minutes on each side over medium-high heat. I sprayed the top again. I want to be sure this baby doesn't stick. I ended up flipping it a couple times. I had to turn up the heat a bit. That's why I say medium-high. I believe I started out on medium. But I wanted to get a little bit of just a bit of crispness on each side. So the goal here is to aim for a little crisp and a little bit of the chewy with that rice paper. There's some good color. Once you've got the desired crispness on each side, you're all good to go. So I'm going to cut this in half. This is not like a burrito where you can pick it up and eat it with your hands. It is more delicate. So just cutting it in half, I'll give you a good view here what it looks like. At first I thought, oh, I'm not sure about this texture with the wrap on the outside. The Arizona girl in me was like, should we just put it in a burrito? But no, I was aiming for Asian style and gluten-free for people who need some gluten-free options. And so as I was eating, I was like, ooh, the filling tastes good. This tastes really good. And then I really started to get addicted to the delicate texture of the wrap on the outside. It kind of elevated it and made it feel a little fancy. But I gotta be honest with you, I was surprised how much I love this. It is delicious. The combination of the filling and the flavors were excellent. So hopefully somebody will give this a try, especially if you're looking for gluten-free. I hope you like it. Leave me a note down in the comments what you think. Will you try it? Would you like to try it? Or do you think it looks yummy? Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Have a good day. See you in the next video.